Welcome to Button Banter. This is the podcast from Red Button Marketing Training, brought to you in association with our partnership with Middlesbrough Football Club Women. In this podcast, we chat with amazing people in the region, all around marketing, their stories, their journeys, and we have great banter.
And joining me on today's Button Banter, well, all I can say is it's been a long time coming. But finally, I've managed to secure her diary, book some time in, and I'm overjoyed to be joined this afternoon by the wonderful Erica. That's it. That's the introduction, Erica.
Oh, thanks, Max.
You are so welcome. Because I'll tell you what, there's so much to say. I mean, actually, Erica, honestly, welcome along to Button Banter. And we might have known each other now for, Are we getting on for what are we talking? Is it 6 years?
Yeah.
5 years, 6 years, something like that?
Yeah, if not even 7.
Even 7. Crikey, it's rolling along. But Erica, it is an absolute pleasure, honestly, because I think you're an absolute star. So, Erica, tell us about where you work at the minute. We're going to do some tracking back as well. We will have to do a bit of tracking back. But where are you working now? Tell us.
So I work for an amazing company called SRND Group. So, yeah, what does SRND Group do?
Yeah, what's they do? What are they all about? And I mean, to be fair, it's also we've got you here today because it's a little celebration for the new role. Because you've been there like how long?
Oh, since November. Yeah, not long.
Not long.
No, but
so tell us,
achieving great things. So
nice.
SRND Group predominantly builds home cinemas.
I mean, come on. You know, really. That's lovely, isn't it? Home cinemas.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are absolutely amazing. We've just been to Barcelona and I got to experience 2 different cinemas, like different projection, different speakers, different audio systems, different screen. Wow. Oh, I was blown away. Absolutely blown away. I walked out thinking, I want one of these in my house.
Yeah. I am listening. Don't get me wrong. I am paying attention, but I'm at the same time trying to work out the dimensions of the bedroom wall that I've got. Thinking, could I get a cinema in there?
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
In Barcelona, wow.
Yeah, and
amazing.
even the better value version of the home cinema that would do me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't need the £500,000 one.
No.
So
we can.
I can cope.
We can go with the other all ends of the budget here. So this is amazing. So SRND Group, and how long have they been going?
So SRND Group have been a business since 2023, but before that, they've been trading for 8 years under various different names.
Yeah.
So I think they've kind of fallen into a little trap of let's invent something and then let's create a business for it.
Yeah.
And then the directors were a bit, we've got that many businesses, we just need a holding company to put them all under.
Yeah.
So we've brought things like the fabric walls business into SRND. So if anybody's got a listed building or if you've got a new build property, then we can actually build your home cinema in our factory and then we take it apart and then we ship it out to you and then it gets put back up by the installers.
Wow.
So it can go anywhere in the world. It just literally goes in packaging and off it goes.
That is amazing. I mean, it can't be a majorly cluttered environment and space for business, this. So what a great idea. Was it is it something they'd kind of done before elsewhere, or has this been literally genuinely something those guys have like pulled together themselves and innovated?
Yes, one of them's definitely an AV background, kind of engineering, very technical, sound, lighting, that kind of thing. And then the other one, Simon, is very much IT driven.
Yeah.
And very much operations. So between them, they come together as like a perfect pair.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a match made in heaven, isn't it, really? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I have to pick up on the fact that I'm looking at you. So just to sort of say, because I know that people will be hearing this, not seeing it such, but my eyes are drawn to your jacket here, your little gilet.
Yeah.
And it's the SRND.
Yes.
And I think this is just a bit of a genius, really.
Yeah. So SRND, it's says surround.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not being funny. You look at that and you kind of go, surround.
Without the vowels,
Without the vowels.
Yeah. So it's surround. But it's actually Simon Ridley and Neil Davidson. And
Clever.
That's how it's come together.
So that just proves what a lovely match and was meant to be.
It was.
You know, oh my God, that's so good, literally. And so Surround Group, and you've been to Barcelona. So tell us a little bit about Barcelona, because I need to hear about this. I mean, to be fair, here you are living in a beautiful place, can I just say, in the northeast. Are we allowed to say where, Erica?
Oh,
Can we say on the coast somewhere in the northeast?
I'm very lucky.
To Barcelona.
So I'm very lucky that I can be a tourist on a weekend because I live in Whitby. So work all week and then go and join the tourists on a weekend.
I love that. It's like that. It's a movie title in itself. I could be at my home using one of your products in my home cinema, and I could be watching that movie starring Erica.
Yeah.
From Whitby to Barcelona.
Yes.
There's a movie title in there, I'm sure. I'm sure there is. So what was it like going to Barcelona just in the first couple of months of working there? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. It was, the wider team went. We lived in a house together, so it was kind of really bonding, an opportunity to meet everyone. We have a global team, so obviously people come in from other countries to join us at Barcelona.
Amazing.
And then the show itself, absolutely huge. Anything to do with kind of, AV, lighting, technology, communication, LED screens, AI, tech, immersive environments, smart homes. It was kind of, the list went on.
Yeah.
It was absolutely exhausting. It took me, I think, till the third day to get to Hall 6, and then the last day to get to Hall 8, which was the furthest away.
Crikey. Okay, I daren't ask how many steps you will have done, how many coffee stops you'll have had to do on the way, and did you take a sleeping bag in between? Like, amazing.
Yeah, it was huge. It was a great opportunity for the business. Absolutely fantastic. We share our stand with a speaker company from France, and they have a champagne party every evening. So,
what a shame.
So we could just join in with that. But I'd say that, our products and their products complement each other. Yeah. And it's a great way to do a show. It's find somebody that you can work with.
I think that's great. On that, do you know what's coming out to me? And honestly, for people that hear Button Banter, they know that, whilst I've got to be honest, we are very much about a planning thing. We like planning. But this is that part of business where we don't overplan. Because we like to be a bit banterish. But do you know what's come out to me from the things we've been chatting about there? And what you're saying is about collaboration. Yes. This is jumping out to me. Because we've got your two directors, perfect match.
Yeah.
Now you're on the team, another perfect match. But you saying about the team in Barcelona kind of coming along together, having to sort of live together for a week.
Yeah.
And no, I'm sort of feeling like apprentice sort of thing happening here. Are you all in, or Big Brother? I don't know which.
I remember saying to our designer, because he said something about, enjoy Barcelona and this, that and the other. And I said, don't worry, when I'm shouting, waking everyone up on the morning, I'll include you in the call, to get everyone out of bed.
I love that.
Yeah, but we were all quite disciplined. Yeah. So the other thing that happened in Barcelona when you're talking about collaboration is our stand and what we decided to display on the stand was it had to incorporate 3 different pieces of software. So we needed spatial audio software. We needed some software that kind of picks up on lots of generative information kind of from outside and inside the building, loads of different kind of factors. And then those bits of software put together with some imagery then created an immersive environment.
Oh, love it.
So, and it was the first time it had been done. It was the first time the 3 pieces of software had been put together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we had so much support from the companies whose software we were working with.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they saw it put together, I think they were quite wowed by what we'd achieved.
Yeah. That is just a lovely example of bringing things together, isn't it? And how you've got to kind of go for it, try it, make it visual, do it and see. Yeah. And it's incredible what you can achieve. And I think it is that collaboration thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we can underestimate sometimes what we can achieve when we sort of take a step back and think, right, who can we kind of partner with And there's a lot of power in that. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Gosh, so a nice, successful trip to Barcelona.
Yes. Long days, but very successful trip.
Yeah. Favourite food while you're over there? Is it potato gravas? What's it?
They do have that.
Yeah.
But Olivia, who's Spanish, he lives in Spain, he introduced us to these little bell peppers.
Oh.
And they're like covered in salt, but they were baked. And I think
kind of roasted. Sort of
they're like a chili before the chili gets the flavour. Kind of
Ah.
picked early, apparently. So on an evening, he used to order us loads of different starters, and we could all share them just to experience a bit of Spanish culture.
Very nice. Good tip. I'm feeling as though that's maybe a good source of good vitamins there. I'm feeling nutrients.
Yes,
Is what's coming out there. I think.
Yeah, he's very healthy.
Yeah,
Olivia.
they have a good diet as well. To be
they
fair,
do.
a lot of vegetables and all that sort of thing. I'm sure I'm going to be going home later and getting the broccoli going or something or other like that. I'm trying to feel healthy vibes there, Erica.
I bought him some donuts one day to try and pick him up because the energy was low, and he looked at me as if to say,
"What are you doing?
What are you doing?" Yeah, as if I should have baked them at home.
Yeah. I think what we need here now is for Erica to get a very fast plane back over there with some fish and chips from Whitby. And say, I'm just bringing you a delicacy from my neck of the woods. Just going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be done.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, when he comes over next time, I think I might have to treat him.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's another version of collaboration.
Yeah, absolutely. Because last time we stayed in the Dales. So, yeah, we got to experience the moors, but next time we could do the
We
coast.
could do that.
Yeah.
And then fish and chips, that's a whole nother collaboration podcast
yeah.
on its own right. But anyway, moving on. But I tell you what, honestly, I think in a loose way about collaboration, but just thinking about you and like your experience, you know, seeing where you are. And have I got it right? You're Group Business Development Manager.
Yes.
There. Brilliant. Because we'll come on to the business development subject in a second, because that's a nice one to just unpick a little bit. But when you look over your career, I mean, honestly, you've had amazing experience. Did you kind of imagine ending up in this role now? What's, you know, when you look back over what you've done, highlights?
Oh, I've had so many highlights in my career. Somebody asked me this the other day, what did I want to do when I was at school? And I always said I wanted to wear a suit and carry a briefcase. But briefcases went out of fashion.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people really wear suits now.
I know.
But, I do kind of feel like in my uniforms that people give me that I do, you know, carry kind of, I suppose, that kind of feeling with me.
Yeah.
Dad was into sales. Mum was a teacher, but I probably got my sales influence from Dad.
Yeah. I've met your mother as well. Mum's
Yeah.
dad. Yeah.
At the ball.
Yeah.
So I think I just like growing businesses. That to me, you know, whether it be sales, marketing, business development, it all kind of incorporates under the same banner for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's so, I mean, people say the word, and we use that word of relationships, don't we, you know, but I think that's what it is.
Oh,
and actually it's a lot, it's to be enjoyed.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I always say, like when I'm working with young people, I say nobody went to school to be a salesperson.
No.
There's no course. There's no kind of studies as such. But I think it is about that being kind of human and building relationships, kind of enjoying looking after people, whether you're account managing, whether you feel like you've got a really good product to offer somebody that would make their life easier.
Yeah.
Or whether you're even just looking for a solution.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Absolutely. And I think we said before as well, that power of research and fact finding is great. And that's all kind of part of it. It's just, you know, it's all part of the bigger, you know, picture, really.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of salespeople maybe go wrong, in that you put into a telesales role and it's like phone down this list of people. But you can phone that list of people all day long, but you're not going to make a connection with them unless you actually know something about who they are, what they do, what they like, what they need.
Yeah, knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah.
A massive part of it is like what you know and how you use it, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think as well, like in the last business that I worked in, we used to look a lot at people's credit history because it's no good phoning a company and saying, oh, we can offer you all these products and services. And they go, oh, wow, that's fantastic. And then we find out that they can't actually afford them.
Yeah.
So there's lots of different research that you can do, even looking into, you know, what legislation's coming in, you know, what policy changes are going to affect them. Just thinking, about the whole process.
Yeah, it's about that knowledge gathering, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just being okay to do that. Because on that sort of subject, one question I am going to put to you, because this is Button Banter and we have got to ask the question. If I had to ask you, here we go, that $1 million question of how would you define marketing?
Oh, how do I define marketing? I think for me, oh gosh, how am I going to say it? Marketing for me sits in with business development in that whatever you put out there, you need to get a return on investment. So whether it's a social media post and you're trying to raise your profile and increase your followings, whether it's a press release and you're trying to inform new people about what you do, whether it's, you know, social value and you're trying to demonstrate the culture of your business. That's a massive
part of it, isn't it? And I know, and you're very, very good at that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I would actually put you up there as a bit of an expert when it comes to how to put that into businesses as well. So I think that's amazing. But you see, yet again, I love the fact we didn't plan this. It's collaboration again, Erica.
It is.
It's how marketing is collaborating with business development and sales, isn't it? It's like that whole collaboration of parts of the business, really.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I love the title you have. I mean, I know people say about titles and this, that and the other, but what it really means, what you really do. But, you know, I'm a fan of that title, business development. I sometimes, look, I'm going to be a bit controversial, but hey-ho, it's not Button Banter without a bit of controversy. I kind of feel sometimes it's a difficult one for people with the job title business development. And I hear this from people who have that job title. Because sometimes it can be hard to bring the measurement because it's the expectations of what that means. So I think there's got to be that clarity. But I am a fan because I think generally developing a business is actually an incredible thing to do because that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is. It is.
But I still feel that sometimes there's this vagueness around measurement and tracking and that ROI from someone in a BD role, because going back many years, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm going back many, many, many years, and someone said to me, I don't do marketing, I don't do sales, I do BD. And I can remember thinking, okay, we might need to understand that a bit better. So, I don't know, what's your thoughts on this, on that side of it? You know, how do you see that business development role?
Yeah, so I think for me, I often carry around huge sheets of flip chart paper.
Oh, I like this. I like a bit of tape, but I love a notepad as well.
Anybody that knows me, I'm like, I need to write a list. And then I section things into different lists. So I tend to look at the different parts of the business and what we can offer people, and then think about it as in, where are we now? And then where do we want to be? And then what do we need to do to move forward?
God, brilliant.
And you can do that, whether you do it monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, annually. You can do it on your own. You can do it with your team. You can do it with your directors. You can get everybody's input and opinions on that. Yeah. And then you as a business development executive person, whichever, you then need to look at, right, how am I going to engineer the getting there? Yeah. So in a lot of cases, I might apply for grants to, you know, if we want to develop things in the business, whether it be new products, whether we need support with business planning or somebody to come in and help us with marketing strategy, that kind of thing. Yeah. Then I don't want to take any more money away from the business as such, but I'm quite happy to find money that would support the business. Yeah. So I do kind of look for those things, and then I look for what we've already got and what we're already doing, and then how I can kind of engineer those things. Yeah. To then make change. Because
I suppose, I find this interesting because I would have definitely said that I saw you in that sales and marketing space, but it is all part of the same space because, like you say, I kind of think business development, that's what I kind of think, that it is developing the business and whatever that looks like. Yeah. So it's very operational, but it's not detached.
Yeah, it's an operational role. I think it's really important as a business development person, even a salesperson, to understand what other people do in the business.
Yeah.
Because everything that happens will affect sales.
Yeah.
Like if your manufacturing plant and your factory aren't getting goods out on time, then that's going to affect your relationship with your customers.
Yeah.
If you haven't got enough staff to service your contracts, then that's again going to jeopardise your relationship.
Yeah.
If customers are phoning and asking for a particular service that you've just advertised on social media, and then your office or front admin staff are saying, no, we don't do that,
Yeah.
then you've just lost a sale and wasted all your time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, again, that communication piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think, business development is, really that kind of, as well. I often think marketing is a bit like an octopus with a bit of a tentacle everywhere. But I think business development has got to sort of sit in that space as well. I think it's bundled.
Yeah,
it's bundled
absolutely.
together.
Yeah.
Nothing should be detached, really.
No.
But I think that's a lovely role. I'm not from. I mean, I don't want to say if I was applying for a job, I probably would love to have that job title. But hey ho, because I think it's great. There's a lot to celebrate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think even once you've done all the hard work from the the marketing, and it might be some sales calls, and you've done your research to get your inquiries in, and then it's making sure that those inquiries are then looked after.
Yeah.
To the point of sale. So it's making sure that the team who do your quotes are on board and get quotes out in time. Nobody's going to wait any longer than 2 weeks for a quote.
Exactly.
They're going to go somewhere else.
Do you know, exactly that. And I think just while, and just sort of, we'll move on because I've got another question to ask you, something very, very important. And before we do, but I think this thing about job function versus job title. And I think, it's an interesting debate in a way, because people sometimes say I don't do sales or I don't do marketing, when actually that's a job. For me, it's a operational function. Doesn't have to be a job title. And I think sometimes it can be a difficult one, isn't it? Because I would say everyone contributes really in one way or another.
Yeah.
Because like you say, the service of somewhere, poor service would impact, or great service would impact, but would someone think they're in sales and marketing, but if they haven't got it in their title? But they kind of are.
Yeah, I think everybody's a salesperson, aren't they? Wherever they work in your business.
Yeah.
I think for me, like being group business development manager, if I said to my team, right, we need to make loads of calls today because we need to tell all these people about these new projector screens or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I would join them.
Yeah.
I might be operational and looking at systems and processes.
Yeah.
But I want to know who our customers are. I want to have those conversations with them. I want to make those calls.
Yeah.
And even if it means reaching out to new customers, then I want to have that first conversation with them to almost like qualify them.
Yeah.
To see if they are somebody that we want to work with moving forward or not.
I think that's great.
So I think, and getting involved in the marketing. Kind of, I might have a few ideas. I'm not saying they're marvellous, but...
don't give me that, Erica. Don't give me that.
But,
we like ideas. Keep them coming.
I like to be there in the mix somewhere.
I know for a fact you've had some cracking ideas. That's podcast number 2. Welcome to Erica's Ideas podcast. I think that's a whole series.
Yeah.
Definitely. You've had some corkers. So it was brilliant, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think that it's just great to unpick that. And I'm so honestly delighted for you in your new role. And it's just so exciting. And we can't wait to see where Erica might go next. Making global impact.
Yeah. I just want to stay with the company for a long time. And I think this company, when I went for the interview, I was like, oh my God, there's so much I could do. It was really funny because I was watching some property programs about New York the other weekend, because in New York, the square footage is so expensive. People cannot afford a home cinema in their apartment. So they move into an apartment block that has a home cinema for them to use. So it's an amenity.
Yeah.
And I was trying to work out how this works and the whole process and system around it, doing my research. And my son said, oh my God, Mum, are we moving to New York?
I'd say, well, if we can just sell a few more home cinemas, we might be.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, well, we might be able to get there next Christmas.
Yeah.
So let's go and look at some home cinemas.
Brilliant. You know, this whole house building issue that's going on in the UK and all these, you know, you have to wonder how many of these new homes are going to have home cinemas. Be amazing. Could you imagine there'd be a time where it's just what you have? Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine that being a thing?
I think it's interesting for us because we've got our clients who would buy a home cinema.
Yeah.
And it's because they can't go to the public cinema, or they work in the industry, or they've got that luxury that, you know what, we just want to be at home with our family and we want this home cinema. And they appreciate, you know, good movies, good sound,
Absolutely,
good screening.
yeah.
Yeah, so you've got those real enthusiasts. And then more recently, people are saying, oh, we're getting a media wall. But a media wall in a home today is not the type of media wall that we would build.
Yeah.
In that our media walls would have huge sound systems built before the screen is put in front of them. We don't use LED screens. We use real projector screens. They would have a projector that drops down from the ceiling.
Wow.
We would stream they can stream from the internet, but we've also got a subscription service whereby people can stream a movie in their home the day that it's released at the cinema.
Sorry. Okay. This is quite major news.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, people say about have a differentiator. I mean, okay, can we just take a step back? That's fantastic.
Yeah. So it's a service called Book the Cinema, and it is available to our customers who build or who have a home cinema. It's available to our dealers that we work with.
Yeah.
And it just gives us that bit of an edge. But I think there's another aspect to it as well. So commercially, if, say, for example, you're a hotel and you've got a cinema in your hotel, which are growing in popularity.
Yeah.
Then you can actually say, on this evening, we're going to be showing, and then people can buy tickets. They can sell tickets to local community. They can have an event. There's a lot of people serving meals in cinemas. So chefs are getting on board with the whole eating at the cinema type thing.
You see, it's all about this whole different, like, new cultures and sort of nice habits and different sort of social choices, environments, choice. I think choice is a big word, isn't it? Yeah. It's having that choice, you know. So if you were to have a home cinema, right, in your place tomorrow, what movie, what is that movie? What's your go-to movie, Erica? What's it going to be?
Well, I would always say Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
That's an absolute must.
Classic.
But
Classic.
in the two cinemas that I was in Barcelona, I watched some of A Star Is Born. And when they're singing those ballads, oh my God, yes.
Oh, powerful.
Yeah, you get the shivers. You can feel it. It's like being in a pop concert. It's just amazing.
And I think, like you say, when the quality of the sound, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Like you say, it's not just having a media wall with a film on it. It's actually having that proper home cinema and feeling and that whole experience, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's like you're immersed in that environment.
Yeah. And that whole thing is so poignant, really, now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was going to say earlier, coming back to that whole thing you were saying about, like, the place in Barcelona, and it was a bit like The Apprentice meets Big Brother, you know. I'm just thinking that would be great. I'm wondering whether I could sort of see you as a, you know, Erica Sugar. And you had to give people that assignment. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of wondering, is there an assignment here to do with home cinemas? I'm just wondering whether there's some scope. I think more to the point, I just want to volunteer my services as being the popcorn person. When I was a kid, I think I wanted to be the woman in the cinema, you know, that had the tray with the ribbons and walked around and did the lollipops at half time.
Yeah. So there is a film star who is my all-time favourite guy. And if I ever get wind that one of our dealers is building his home cinema, right, I've already told them that I'm on that flight.
You need to go.
I'm going. I'm doing the site visit.
Are we allowed to know who? Or are we keeping that a secret?
No, I'll have to keep it a secret.
Oh, we'll keep it. That's okay.
Because if you see me jetting off,
you know, Erica, no one's hearing. It's only me and you here, Erica. No one will know. Honestly, it's our secret Chatham House rules. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. No, Jason Statham. That's it. I'm on.
Okay,
yeah.
we're done.
I'm on the flight. Honestly,
That's it.
Yeah,
We're gone. That's brilliant.
yeah.
I mean, you have to wonder which sort of celebrity. I mean, actually, on that note, celebrities that have got the home cinemas.
Yes.
You must have some amazing clients.
Yeah, well,
Probably the clients of the dealers, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
they are the clients of the dealers.
But
yeah.
do they have like that surround group product in their place? This is the thing. Oh my God.
So we've got surround group projectors, hush boxes, portholes, fabric walls in the homes of some high net worth individuals.
Yeah, get in there. This is brilliant to see.
Yeah.
And on that note, before we do conclude today, I'm just, for the benefit of our listeners, I'm just stroking the wall in this podcast studio. At least I just find it interesting. Here we are, nicely soundproofed, stroking those walls. So you also get involved in these kind of products, don't you? These sort of it's all part of the whole thing.
Yeah, so complete acoustic treatment systems, a business called CATS, which was developed by Neil Davidson, just to manage sound.
Yeah.
So some people want soundproofing, so they don't want to be able to hear the sound outside of the room.
Yeah.
Some people, we direct sound so that you get a better quality sound when you're listening to your film. So whereas these are all stripy, ours are kind of coned and different shapes.
Oh, interesting.
We can put the acoustic treatment in before the walls go in.
Yeah.
So they can just stick to the original walls. Or we can actually lift your cinema off the floor. So it's a room within a room. And then it stops it vibrating through the floors of the house.
This is super duper clever.
Yes.
I mean, this is high-tech stuff, and I love it. I mean, if you think about your experience, you've had experience of all kinds of situations, IT, industrial companies, all sorts of, those businesses very much, and sort of HR and recruitment, and it's led you to this place, and I think it's a lovely journey. Your journey, and through, I mean, very much sales and marketing all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
One way or the
much.
other.
Yeah.
But what a great career path. And some amazing experience. And I think you are absolutely destined to go global, Erica.
Well,
Finally.
I wish. Yeah. I saw somebody last week and they were like, we need to get you out to the Caribbean. I was like, yes, please. Yes. Whoever's building home cinemas out there, I'm coming.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think something that maybe I get criticised for, and I know I do, people tell me because they're quite open and honest, is that they think I'm moving jobs all the time, right?
Oh.
I do tend to places for about 5 years or 4 years, whatever. But I think if you've got a career in sales and marketing and business development, you almost get a rinse and repeat plan. Mm-hmm. So you can pick up whatever you've done in one business and then you can transfer it to another.
Yeah.
So it kind of works the same.
It's a bit of knowledge transfer in a kind of way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's creating good practices as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
that's fantastic.
The only thing that you need to learn extra is a bit about your products, but you're never going to be an expert in everything. So be an expert in sales and marketing and business development, and then the people around you can add the technical bit. So I think
absolutely.
It's just moving. I don't see it as a moving careers. I just move what I sell. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think it is that. And I think it's a combination of skills, isn't it? And environments. And I think it's a nice path. You know what I mean? And I get that, because I suppose we share that we both had recruitment experience and have done hospitality, but all of that all blends to get you to where you are. You know, I think that's just nice. You don't stop having journeys. Now you're flying everywhere, Erica. Crikey. I'm just so glad that you were able to just, make a quick stop.
Yeah.
Join us here at Button Banter. We know your favourite movie.
Yes.
We know you're a bit of a fan of those peppers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you, just going to ask, Parmo, is that a thing for you? Are you a Parmo fan?
No. I haven't really ever eaten a lot of meat.
Ah.
So, no, I've not. I eat occasionally a bit of chicken, but I've never ever eaten like red meat or processed meat since I was 13.
Are you a fish and chip fan then in that case?
Oh yeah, absolutely love fish and chips. Yeah,
God.
yeah.
English seaside.
But you know what I prefer?
Go on.
If I go to the fish and chip shop in Whitby, I go to Mr. Chips and I actually get
shout out Mr. Chips.
Yeah, I get goat's cheese salad and chips.
Nice.
Yeah, amazing. Goat's cheese and chip shop chips.
Yeah,
is the best thing ever.
I mean, I'm not being funny. Is it you could become a bit of a chip connoisseur. You know what I mean? Is it a chip or is it a fry?
Oh, it's a chip.
It's chip.
Yeah, it's
some days
chip.
you need the chips, don't you? Not the fries.
Yeah.
And other days you need the fries, but a chip is, oh, yes.
Yeah, they're chunkier, aren't they?
Good chips. And we were talking about The Apprentice, and we'll leave that whole bangers and mash
God.
situation for another another time. But I have to say, my friend Erica, business kind of connection, an amazing person. I just think E for Erica, E for entrepreneur. I think you're very entrepreneurial, Erica.
Yeah,
I think you have that.
I have had businesses in the past. I just run out of ideas.
No, you don't.
So I go and sell other people's products instead.
You heard it here first, guys. Erica's Chippies opening in a few weeks.
Oh no, I worked in a chip shop when I was 18.
You're not Elvis, are you? Dear me, I've probably got to be of a certain age to remember that one. Well, as always, it has been an absolute pleasure to just banter the heck out of this thing called kind of marketing and sales and BD and all of that. But most of all, to have the chance to catch up with you, Erica, and wish you all the best in the new role. Look out for more news from SRND Group coming soon. Keep your eye on the map to find out where Erica is going next. But I'd like to thank you so much for your time and coming down and having a bit of a natter.
No, thank you very much for inviting me. It's been fun.
It's been a fun afternoon.
Yes, it has. Yes,
and we'll see you all another time on Button Banter. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Button Banter, a podcast from Red Button Marketing Training in association with our partnership with Middlesbrough Football Club Women.